Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my first day of school here in a Japanese high school. My first day of school, I walked to the bus stop and I had my uniform on, and when you have a foreigner in a local school uniform, right away you get lots of stares. Everyone was like, whoa, like what is she doing here? Is she going to be going to school here? And I live in a city here in Japan and there's still lots of foreigners. You always kind of still get the stares, and so when I was in the uniform I definitely got a ton of stares, which was quite funny. So I boarded the bus, and when I got on the bus I recognized a few kids that were wearing the same uniform as me, so I supposed that they were going to go to the same school that I was going to. And then when I got to school and when I got off the bus, everywhere people were staring at me and calling me cute, which in Japanese it's kawaii. So people were shouting at me kawaii, kawaii, which was quite funny. And then I got to school and I was taken right away into kind of like the staff room. And the first day of school I had to do 3 speeches. One for my homeroom class, one for all the teachers, and then one for the entire school. So I was taken into the teacher's staff room and I kind of sat there and I practiced my speech to myself. And I had to do the speech to the teachers first. So I was taken in to where all the teachers were and I gave my speech and they all clapped and they were like, oh, good job, good job. Although I was so nervous and so scared. My Japanese still isn't very good. And then after that, I was taken upstairs to my homeroom class. And while I was walking upstairs, my school is very open and you can see everyone while they're walking up and down the stairs and throughout the hallways. And every class I passed, all their heads would turn and they all stared at me all at the same time. It's definitely something I'm not used to. It's kind of funny, but it's a little weird getting a lot of stares all at once. After walking by some classrooms, I arrived at my classroom and right away I had to give a speech to my homeroom class. And my class is in Japan where the teachers stand, there's a slight like rise on the floor, so it's kind of like you're standing on like a little stage. And so I stood on the little stage and I gave my short speech and pretty much said, hi, I'm a new student, I'll be in your class, I'll try my best to remember your names. I told them a little bit about myself and I said thank you. And after that they escorted me down to the gymnasium where I was going to give a speech to the entire school. And so I was quite nervous, and as I was walking down there, girls were staring at me, and then girls from my homeroom class knew my name and they were all screaming my name at me, Victoria, Victoria. And then when I got to the gymnasium, I stood on the side while everyone else in the school had to sit down. And so there was a few people who gave speeches before me, and then it was my turn to give a speech. So I walked up to the stage, I had to bow in front of everybody. So I did the speech in Japanese and then the same version in English. Most kids in my school don't really speak very much English, so they couldn't really understand, but they wanted to give me that just to make the speech a little bit longer and then for the people to hear me speak English. And when I was walking up on the stage, everyone was staring at me and it was definitely something that I was not used to. And after my speech, they all clapped and they all said I did a good job, although my heart was beating so fast, I was so scared. And then after my speech, I had to head back to my homeroom class and they gave me my seat. And then the teacher talked for a while, and then every student in my class made me a card with their name on it, their hobbies, and they pretty much wrote, I hope we can become friends, and then how old they were. And it was so sweet from all of them and it was nice. Although I am still having trouble remembering all of their names, I'm trying my best, and it was really sweet to get the letters from them. And I was just sitting at my desk and I had about like 10 people surrounding my desk. It's quite different from what I'm used to in Canada. And then also my first day of school, the rest of the school had to do exams, so I was brought into the library where I could just study, and then at lunch I had to go back to my homeroom class. So when I went back for lunch, every girl was like, sit with me and sit with me, and then I just sat with a group of 8 girls and they were all talking to me and commenting on my hair. They were all playing with my hair, touching my hands. Girls just like stare at you in awe, and then other girls from other classes were coming over to my homeroom class to sit with me and to talk with me. And I didn't know a ton of Japanese, and so it was kind of hard to communicate, but we did our best and it was pretty funny. And before I knew it, the school date was done and I headed home. And then when I saw students from outside my school just walking around or about to catch the bus, they were all like screaming at me and shouting at me and saying my name. So far I am liking school. The screaming and shouting of my name and calling me cute has definitely calmed down a bit, but it is still there. I'm about 6 weeks into school right now, and I really like it. All the teachers are really nice. My Japanese has definitely improved, although I can still improve a ton. Every day I'm studying, every day I'm trying my best. I'm meeting new friends at school. I'm trying to have more conversations. And yeah, overall, school is going well. My first day of school was definitely interesting, definitely something I will remember forever. So I hope you enjoyed the video about my first day of school in a Japanese high school. Be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below for more videos. Thank you.